Ed Golod, we're doing speed casting today. It's Friday. Better than having cookies and milk. Here with Al West. Al, how the heck are you?
Doing well, Ed.
So today's a money day. I need money. It's Friday. I like making money on a Friday so I can then feel more invigorated on a Saturday. Tell me, Al, how we can figure this out. I got to start up. I got great tech. I'm not there yet. I know I can get there. B2B, B2C. How do I break into this new market, US market, the way a unicorn would do it? What's the secret sauce?
Money is good, first and foremost. Secret sauce is disruption. To break into an existing market, you have to have a high disruption factor. When I was building Aptus, we got into the contract lifecycle management market. That's something that I had previously been a part of. The co-founders had previously been a part of. We knew a little bit about it. Actually, we knew more than just a little bit. But we had a disruption factor because we were the first, and that's what you always want to hear, we're the first to build on the Salesforce platform. And that was a thing of beauty.
So what do I do if I run a startup and I got 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps, and I don't really know how to sell this disruption idea? Tell me mechanically, what box do I open up and it pops out?
There's no easy answer to that. But when you're talking about, well, that's why we're here. We're talking about hard
That's
stuff.
right.
There's no canned response that's one size fits all. But I will say one critical element to determining that disruption factor is what I just said earlier. And so I want to underscore it again, is we're the only solution that insert answer here. You have to find that uniqueness. You have to be the only one, not one of 2, not one of 3, the only company to do whatever it is, X. If you can determine that, if you don't have that, that's okay. But you need to sit down and find out what can you do to disrupt the market that makes you the only solution that can do whatever.
That's the money answer. I believe in prima facie evidence, right? Prima facie, people tell me how to talk, but when you're Jewish and Italian, prima facie, right? But when you're Jewish and Italian, you talk the way you want to talk with your hands. So if you have a unique way of doing something and you're trying to get into an executive in an enterprise that are not really happy people now, and they got 9 million vendors coming in from third world countries and the US, all telling them we have tech, we're great, let's have our BDRs call you, get meetings. They want to know the bottom line. What do you do? How does it help me? How do I make money? And you taught me you don't need 5 features for that. You need to be able to say, we do this better. Here's the impact. Here's why it aligns to you. And here's the money you can make. Isn't that really the net of it instead of having, I need 20 features to go to market?
It really is. Find one thing that you do that makes you unique, not just better, and you have to articulate why it's not only better, but why you're the only one that's doing whatever the only thing is. There's a lot of only things out there, but you need to have that unique solution that only you can provide to get your disruption factor to the point where it will accelerate your demand curve.
Absolutely. One of the things that we do when we speedcast, which is quick, easy, in your face, is fact. I hate the bullshit answers when people give me, and it's like, is that a fact or an opinion? Fact. The book Psychology of Neural Marketing or Neuromarketing has a phrase in the book where it talks about only. Human beings gravitate to the word only because it makes them secure, thinking, okay, if they're the only one with this, then it must be good and I'll get an advantage and I won't get ripped off. And that's how we buy from an NLP perspective as well. Isn't that what you're really saying? Have it, tell them it, and stand on it.
It is. I talked earlier about what made Aptus unique. We built a solution on the Salesforce platform, but you can't stop there. You have to continue to say, and the benefit to you are ... multiple benefits. You find your uniqueness, then you articulate the benefits, because not every company or person is going to get those benefits. We were talking to people in legal and they're like, what is Salesforce? It's like, you may not know about Salesforce, but your IT people do, and they love it. Right. So it reduces the number of platforms that you have to work with. So that was just the beginning of articulating what made that uniqueness, you have to plug in the value as well.
This is great. It's been a great call. We buy a lot of things based on a thing and not 10 things. So I love your frankness, as we call it in New York. I'm in violent agreement with you. There you go. I'm not violent, but violently agreeing with you. So this is Ed Golod of Speedcast. I'm here with Al West. He teaches us so much. Learn from the top of the mountain when you're at the bottom of the mountain. Al, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it.